welcome to day 14 of the Blizzard Buddies competitive group Ironman journey. Today on my personal agenda, I want to get the Desert Medium Diaries completed to make progress towards the Journey Tier 6 achievements. I want to complete the Fairy Tale trilogy of quests and fully unlock fairy rings. And lastly, I want to start making progress towards unlocking the Dive ability. It's possible I could complete the full Succession quest line today, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's get into the clips. Alright, so for Succession, I need 40 archaeology, which I'm going to get from this material cache here. And then I've got a few artifacts I can restore after that. So now I've got all the levels needed for every quest in that quest line. A little bit of a diversion. I'm reminded I got to do the Desert Mediums. So I've got a few quests on my list, including Spirits of the Elid. And there we go, that is that one completed. So if I pray here, I get one of the tasks done as well. Ooh, Mr. Ant just got Path of Glue-Free done. That is one of the Tier 6 achievements. Well done, sir. Also, I'm going to get a farming level while I'm at the boxes. There is 56 farming coming in, which lets me now farm quorums. If only I had the seeds. Alright, here we go. Fairy Tale 2 is done and dusted. That gives me 56 thieving and limited access to the fairy rings, so long as I have my Drayman staff equipped, so that's going to be really good. Got one more quest till I can just use them outright without having a Drayman staff. But if I quickly come and put in this code, I can get one more of the Desert Medium tasks completed. Alright, just got to talk to Martin, the Master Gardener, and then we're going to be done with Fairy Tale Part 3. So hopefully that's going to get me some levels. I saw the XP rewards were reasonably sizable. That is unlucky, no levels at all. But that's a big quest to get done, so happy with that. Alright, here we go. Daughter of Chaos is about to be completed, and I think we're going to get a sizable amount of divination and archaeology XP. Yeah, 30,000 each. That is going to give me, how many levels? 6 levels! Oh my goodness. Archaeology is a weird one on an Ironman. On one hand, it's going to be good to skip a lot of levels. It's going to make backtracking pretty fast, but then again, backtracking is always annoying, so there's the trade-off. Alright, so for the second portion of the Civil War mini-quest line, I've had to kill 144 demons in the wilderness, and I ended up doing Hellhounds at the Wilderness Volcano. Got a good amount of charms, good amount of XP, and now I can go turn this in. There is Civil War Part 1 completed. Now I can move on to the second part. And I'm going to throw this lamp onto Herblore. Okay, so for the second portion of Civil War, I need to complete a Wilderness Flash event. I'm not going to get any rewards from this, but I ended up going to World 2 and somehow managed to get the damage requirement for one of these combat events, so that's going to be pretty good. Now I can just leech the rest, and then once this ends, I can go turn in my mini-quest. There we go, there is Civil War 2 completed. Get one more XP lamp, gonna go straight on Herblore, and we'll start working on Civil War Part 3. Alright, so for Civil War Part 3, I need 250 Cruxacal Druid points from doing farming. I don't have a lot of seeds right now, so this one might end up taking me till tomorrow, kind of farming some lower level seeds. I just had no seeds at all to do any farming, really, other than POF and the beehives. But hopefully we'll get this done tomorrow. Alright, gonna complete my Jack of Trades here for the day. Should give me like 9,000, maybe 10,000 XP. We're getting to a nice point where the XP rewards are pretty big from this book. I would really like to have the Premier Artifact to reset this aura daily and be able to do 2, maybe even 3 of them on the days where I have a lot of Viswax, but I'm just not sure if I want to commit to a full year. Someone did end up trading me a bond the other day, which was very generous. So, I don't know, maybe 19 more people end up doing that. We'll have Premier for free on this account. But that's never going to happen, so maybe I should just sell some of the stuff on my main since I'm not really playing it and just buy some bonds. Although, is it really worth just 10k extra XP a day? I don't know. I'm conflicted on committing to this. I don't know if I want to be playing this game in a year's time still. Alright, gonna be completing Missing My Mummy. There were a couple quirky things with this quest. Like, I had to cross this puzzle back there, this little tile puzzle, a couple times. The way the stairs work, it seems like it's 50-50 whether it puts you in the mummy room or in the puzzle room. So that was a little bit strange, but here I am going to be completing 100% restoration on the mummy, which is going to be important as that will be a requirement for the Temple of Senestin down the line. And then once I turn this quest in, that'll be the final quest I need to complete the Desert Medium achievements as well. Alright, so now if I just pray at the statue of Amascut, that is going to complete the Desert Medium achievements for me, and that's also going to complete the Journey Tier 6 requirement for the entire group. So now we're 6 out of 7, and all we need are going to be total levels until we get that world's first broadcast. So I'm going to go claim my reward and probably put the lamp on Herblore as usual. Alright, 8,000 experience in Herblore. That does give me a level. There is 58 Herblore. Very nice. 39 summoning. I'm thinking I might do summoning for some total level pushing, since it's going to be really fast, and I've got some charms now. Although I have, like, no coins right now. So, may end up having to do quests until I can get some coins to fund the summoning. Early game coins is going to be really rough for a little while still. But yeah, now the mission is just going to be farming some total levels. Alright, this is going to be my very first Slayer task completed on the account. I was probably a little bit too low of a level to be doing bound skeletons, to be honest. Look at my hit chance, it's pretty bad. But there are some useful drops in here. A handful of stone spirits, Worgali seeds, going to be really nice. And elemental and catalytic anima stones may also come in handy in the future. I ended up getting like 4 levels from that task. It was a bit long, but was fruitful. Now I'm going to claim another task, and let's see what we get. I'm hoping for Dagonoths. Ooh, okay, Hellhounds. That's going to open the Cerberus Juvenile door for me. And I heard there's a method with the Platypus, so I think now the play is going to be to do as a first resort. Unfortunately. Alright, so I'm doing as a first resort, and I'm getting close to the portion with the pools, which reminds me that the Endochronia base camp exists. So I've been leaving this running in the background, and I do end up having enough to upgrade my next building, which is the Town Hall Tier 2. And now I'll just put these guys in the background again for the next couple days. Alright, this quest was way clunkier than I remember. That portion with the diseased Kebits and like luring them into the deadfall traps, that was annoying. But big quest to get done. Unlock all these pools. Unlock the meat shop. Also get 50 hunter. And I'm also going to be able to go catch myself a platypus here, which is going to be useful for this Cerberus Slayer method that I want to try. Alright, if they would ever get in the box. There we go. There is the platypus caught. And then lastly, before I leave, I'm going to do my meat shop run. Going to have to start adding that to my daily routine. Going to be really useful for player-owned farm and ranch out of time going forward. Fortunately, the meats are cheap because look at my coins. It's really pretty dire. Alright, so one interesting clip, courtesy of Mr. Accident himself. He's been really the one who's been kind of doing the limit testing as far as PVM goes on the early game Ironman. He's got like tier 70s or 80s. I forget exactly what he's got right now, but he ended up doing an Araxxor Kill. He's got no overloads, no damage boosting prayer from King's Ransom as far as I can tell. And yet here he is, just cruising through Araxxor. When I opened the file this morning and I saw 10 minutes, my first reaction was, oh, this guy did a 10-minute Araxxor fight. I definitely don't think that's efficient by any means, but surviving for 10 minutes against Araxxor is pretty dang impressive. So check this out. He enters the final phase at like 7.5 minutes. His completion time was 9:42, but that actually ends up unlocking a tier 9 journey achievement for the group. So a little bit of future pacing for us. Not too shabby. For the loot, he gets some super restore flasks and some Sirenic scales. Not sure if it was too worth it, but very interesting to see the clip. Well done to Mr. Accident. After watching that Jad fight from a few videos ago, this was a redeeming moment, I would say. Expect a lot of PVM going forward. We're also still finishing off the day rank 1. We've got a decent bit of margin now between the two teams. So, as always, hopeful that we can keep that up. Today was a pretty productive day overall for the Blizzard Buddies. We got 2 more journey achievements towards finishing off our Tier 6, and now we're just total levels away from securing the world's first broadcast. Accident also got his first Araxxor Kill and got us some future progress towards Tier 9, so that's really cool. If you want to follow our Rank 1 competitive group Ironman journey, please be sure to subscribe to my channel, as I'll be making a daily video documenting our progress for the next little while. 70% of people who watch my videos are not subscribed, so please double check if you are subscribed. It's free and it motivates me to keep making these videos. Thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow.